Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a garden tour and some things that happened over this past week, and it's okay. So I'll show you the first thing. Alright, we had a rainstorm come through, and it broke off one of my delicata branches, and then it just all of them wilted like this. So, or I got bugs in it, I'm not sure. So, but it's okay. I have another one, and so far it's doing okay. We have some, see them down there? So, and I have an issue with ants. I'm not sure why. And here is it's a cucumber, but I have two different variety. One is a regular cucumber. The other is a picklebushel. So that's what this is. Right here. It goes here, that way. I think it goes out that way. But we do have some down here. And then we have, but I'm not sure. I'm very confused on when I planted. And then my carrots over here are growing, but I have a chipmunk that keeps coming in here and digging things up. Like I said, this is the delicata. Not delica. Why do I keep saying that? This is the spaghetti squash. And we have a female right there and a male there. And does anybody know what those little bugs are that are in there? I don't know. Like I said, this first year of planting these, so, and it getting so big that I can't. I had to find another way to come around. And this had flowers, but it's getting new ones, see? So, I keep trying to get it to stay because I don't want it to. And then here's the other one, my peppers, and I weed it. And then when I'm done, I have to get these out of here. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm gonna be cutting it and taking it in the house. I'm out here trying to beat the rain. And then, like I said, pumpkin, and this one has a female pumpkin or flower. So, and this one goes that way. And then I have some lettuce. Sorry, I don't know where my mind is this morning. And then I planted stuff in here, but nothing. But I did plant in here, and we have, this is either cilantro, which I'm thinking that's what it is. But then I have other things coming up here, but I'm not sure. Because I planted stuff before in here, and then I forgot. It's like my carrots that are back here are coming up. And that's because I planted them too low, too deep in the ground, but they're coming up. I didn't weed in there because I'm waiting for the tops of the carrots to come up, so I know that what I'm picking, not the carrot. And then here is the volunteer tomato plants. They got lots of flowers. But I told my husband, if these are the cherry ones that I had last year, that I'm just going to give them when they're ripe and ready. I'm going to give them away because we didn't care for them. And then here's my tomatoes, and they are doing wonderful. I come out here the other day when it wasn't so hot, and I weeded. It took me 2 days to weed, and so this one here, this little dinky one, that's one that I planted that the bunnies didn't get. And then this one out here is one that I planted. And these ones right here are what I planted. The rest are from the store. So, and then here's the jalapeno. And you see what we got in here? Look at it. I'm so happy because this one here, that's one I planted, and it's either, I think it's a jalapeno because it's the same color, because like I said, the rabbit ate all of what I planted except for one back here that is hiding amongst right here. So I try to keep the leaves back but these have a lot of flowers on them. Cause see the leaves, if anybody, because I'm new at zucchinis and squashes and things like that, I would greatly appreciate, because like I said, and then these little things, I mean, they're getting bigger, but the bunnies had their field day on them. But like I said, I weeded. I guess the little thing is one that I planted. So my garden is coming along. I'll show you the basil. It's coming along real good too. I didn't weed here because I had nothing, and it's more grass. It'd take me forever in a day. But here's my 2 basils. I'm so amazed at how well they're doing, because they were just little things when I put them out here. So I'm happy about this. And then I tried planting cilantro in the house, but I couldn't get it to do anything. So I brought some out here, and now will it come back? Like I said, I've never planted any of this stuff in the ground, so I'm not sure. And the onions are doing good. Me and my husband are a little confused because, okay, each one of these are 1 onion, but then we get this one and there's 3. But it's only 1 plant, 1 onion bulb that we planted. So he's a little, I mean, he's worked on a farm, but he's a little baffled himself because, and these are another volunteer tomatoes. And then when I was over here looking at this one, there was another one that grew up beside it. So it's like, but I am thinking these are like these ones here, this one, and these ones are those cherry ones. But if they are, when they're ripe, I'll give them away because I didn't care for them. They were bitter. I know a lot of people say they like them, but we got an early girl right there. And I have 2 Romas. Back here, I had to finish getting this all. But I got 2 Romas right here. And I think those are the only ones that have, I mean, there were some other ones that had some started, but I don't remember which ones they were. But my garden and my tomatoes are doing, oh, right here. Right, there's one. See it? And this is the, I think you're big boy. So, ouch, they're coming along. Eventually I will get her, because I am new to gardening. I think last year was my first year, I think, of gardening. I always thought, oh, I don't have a green thumb, I can't grow anything. Here's my proof that I can. Granted, these tomatoes, I mean, if you would have seen them, let me turn you around. If you would have seen those tomatoes when I got them, you would think, oh, they're not gonna make it. They look so pitiful, so pitiful. So I brought them home, put them in the ground, and they're doing wonderful. But I'll turn your back around and talk. The pumpkins, well, this last one down here, we grew that in the house. These other ones were self-seeded. I put the seeds in the ground myself. My zucchini, I brought out, planted it. The delicate, the spaghetti squash, I grew that in the house. I had 2, one died. So then I planted 2 plants beside it, but I don't remember what I planted. This is supposed to be, like I said, a pickle bushel. But I told my husband, I'm like, I don't know. Because I have another one over there beside it. It's growing. This one I know is a regular cucumber. And then I had one that was like right over here by this, and this drowned it out and killed it, and bugs ate it. So I just pulled it out, it was dead. So if I don't get cucumbers, that's fine. But my garden is doing wonderful. Here's my beets. I've never grown beets before. There's some other things in here growing, but I'll be so glad or happy when it's time to harvest these. I heard that you could eat the leaves of the beets. If anyone has had them, and let me know what they taste like. But that plant back there, yep, back there, I will insert the pictures of when I seen the purple flowers on it were beautiful. But like I said, this stuff I got from my local store, except for this one. That's for me. These are what I planted. That is what I planted. Then one back here, I showed you in the back here. But these other ones I got from the store. Only because, like I said, the rabbit come along and then, like I said, I started the basil in the house. Then I brought it out and planted it. The onions we put down in the ground. I didn't think they were going to grow because I'm impatient. If it's not grown within a time, I'm like, oh, it's dead. So that's why there's mystery stuff down here, because I didn't think it was going to grow. But I think it was just because it was so dry. And then, mind you, I watered, but it just still was so dry. So, but this is my garden. And I can't be more proud of what is growing. So I'm amazed. I think this year is better than last year, because last year all I had last year was some tomatoes, peppers. I tried watermelon. We had pumpkins. And I had carrots. Last year I had the carrots in that. And this year I put carrots over there and down there. And then I put beets in there. Delicata, there's 2 of them. One I think it's gone. It'll be fine. I'll rip it out. The spaghetti squash. Because I've been finding all these bugs on them, and I don't know what to treat or put on them to get rid of them. I've never grown zucchini before. And tomatoes I have. Some of these are new. Like the Early Girl. Never grown the Early Girl. This one down here too, it's a new one. Never grown it before. But the Romas, Big Boys, San Marzanos, those I have. Those are what I use for making my spaghetti sauce that we all love. My granddaughter loves it. She prefers it better than the store-bought. So that makes this Mimi proud. And I am proud of my garden. And then I will show you something else that I found when I was back here trimming down some things. I'll just be careful where I walk. This. And then I have a lot of these trees. They will bloom here in July. And I had to still get out here and mow out here, but with it being so dry, the grass wasn't growing. I wasn't worried about it. And that plant I showed you come from over my neighbor's fence. So I don't know if his seed fell over, but it's growing. I didn't cut it down. So, and my berries, well, when it was so hot and I couldn't get out here to get to them, at least I had something that enjoyed them, which was the birds. The robins enjoyed them very much. I got some, but the birds got most of them. So that is that. And that's the thing, how I got that is from a bird, because in all the years I've lived here, I've never had it grow. And one year it just sprouted right up. But yeah, like I said, this is my garden, and I am so happy about it. And when I cut that zucchini off, I will show you it. And I thank you all for watching. You can subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I want to make my goal this year. Even if I got to 500 subscribers, that'd be wonderful. And like I said, I thank every single one of you that stuck around, that's watched, and hope help me grow my channel, because I consider you all my friends. And yes, my videos are going to be between my garden and cooking, and I love doing both. My garden is my happy place. I enjoy coming out here, just looking to see what's grown, what's the rabbit has ate, or a chipmunk. We've seen a chipmunk out here. That's who digs in that over there. And they were digging in the garden. Because first it was a rabbit. And now we have, well, we did see once a squirrel. Then this morning we seen a chipmunk, and I told my husband that I am not Snow White. I don't need all these animals in my garden. I didn't have this problem last year with my garden. I didn't have no issues with no bunnies, no squirrels, no chipmunks. But apparently this year I planted stuff that they really like. So, but this is the garden. I think this makes number 3 of the garden. It looks a lot, and I mean a lot better without all the weeds. There's still some coming up, which I'll get in there and get those before they get out of hand. But it has to be when it's not hot out here. And next week I'll be working on getting these finished the rope around them, and then get more to put in between them to hold them up. And I had to get some for down here because I had to put a board on this one because it was falling over. So that is the garden, and I'm going to go and get that zucchini over there because I can see this from my window from my kitchen, and because you can see all my plants. Well, you can't see up in there, but that's where I have my plants. So I can see from there out to here to my beautiful garden. So I will get to that zucchini and I'll be right back. Alright, here's that zucchini that I showed you. I just cut it. I am so happy and proud of this zucchini. I will see you all in the next one.